Hi, I'm Rilus Law. I'm an attorney. Today we're talking about sub trust. So what are sub trusts? They're the trust that your revocable trust creates for your beneficiaries. They're the trust that your trust creates for your children. So let me show you. So there's your revocable trust. When the last trustors pass away, the beneficiaries, the trustee, sub-trusts are the conditions that the trustee has. One of the most common is an age restriction trust. At what ages will the beneficiaries receive the assets from the trust? This example is showing that they get 1/3 at age 20, half at 25, then the balance at age 30. While they're under those ages, it'll be at the trustee discretion to make distributions for their health, education, maintenance, and support. A special needs trust is another type of trust, also called a supplemental needs trust. This is for a beneficiary that's on a benefit program like Access or Medicaid, and we don't want to disrupt their benefits. So a special needs trust will supplement that beneficiary, but make sure that they don't receive too much to supplant or replace their benefits. A dynasty trust is another type of sub-trust. This offers protection to your beneficiaries. Instead of them receiving their inheritance outright and in their name individually, the Dynasty Trust adds a layer of protection from future estate taxes and any potential creditors, like a divorcing spouse or a car accident is a common creditor that people don't think about until it happens. Another trust is a pet trust. We can do a pet trust in Arizona and California and appoint someone to manage things for the benefit of your pets. The Dynasty Sub Trust, let me show you how the Dynasty Trusts work. If you create Dynasty Sub Trust for your children, after your passing, there'll be a Dynasty Trust created for each one of them. And then there'll be a trustee appointed to manage these trusts for their benefit. The trustee will have the discretion to make benefits or to make distributions. The power of appointment, what this gives the beneficiaries the power to decide where the trust will go after they're gone. Sometimes I call this the power of disappointment, because it's not an automatic that things will go to their children, your grandchildren. The Dynasty Trusts are estate tax free. They pass outside of the estate tax system. Now, you may not be concerned about the estate tax, but we like the asset protection that these trusts offer. Remember, there's no such thing as asset protection. It's all about estate tax planning. Become the trustee at 35. So we can offer flexibility with Dynasty Trust by allowing the children or beneficiary to become the trustee themselves at a certain age. This allows them to have the full control of all of the assets inside of the trust, but to have protection because they don't own these assets in their name individually. This way, if there's a divorcing spouse or a liability caused by a car accident or bankruptcy, anything, these assets will be protected for this beneficiary. Now, a very common phone call that I've received this several times from the children. They call me in a panic. They say, "Hey Rilus, my parents just passed away. What happens to my inheritance? I'm in the middle of a bankruptcy. What happens? Do I have to report this?" Now, I've given good news and bad news. Now, in the case of a Dynasty Trust, their inheritance stays inside of the Dynasty Trust, so it's protected. In the absence of a Dynasty Trust, the result's not so good. In the middle of a bankruptcy, they have to report that inheritance to the bankruptcy trustee, and it's usually used to go to their creditors. Age sub-trust, another type of common sub-trust, but let's end with the Dynasty Trust. So the Dynasty Sub-Trust, this is a great tool to add a layer of protection to your plan. If this is something that your parents don't have for you, this is what you want. This is what you want to leave to your kids and beneficiaries if you want to give them greater protection. For more information about designing a plan with the Dynasty Trust, contact Dana & Associates to create your plan. Attorneys, check out maatlegal.com to be able to offer Dynasty Trust and these types of solutions to your clients.